Hi, so today we are going to do life path, life purpose reading. You have three piles to choose from, so you can use your intuition. You can go by the words, names, imagery, whatever uh, pulls you towards that particular pile. You can go with that. Uh, So it's basically, I've already taken out some of the major arcana, the word clarifier, and the oracle, Naga oracle card. So what we will do right now is you have to choose your pile, go to the description, click on the timestamp based on whatever you have chosen. I'll be using reference of one of the words from here, and you can use that to click on your file. This is file 1, file 2, and file 3. And I'm going to start with this file. We are going to, the intention is to find the life purpose, life path, and any other messages that want to come through for each file. So we will start with file 1. Hi, file 1, if you have chosen this based on the words or any of the other things that brought you here. So this is a book by J. Krishnamurti called The Flame of Attention. I will be taking out a passage from here as a message to read for you a little bit later into the reading. Right now we will first start with the Naga Oracle. So this is the word clarifier. These are the major arcana that came out for file 1. And this is your, oh, wonderful. This is your Naga Oracle. This is Dhritarashtra. And this is the king of the Nagas. And a very powerful Naga. Literally the king. So that is what has come out. So this is a group of people who are very powerful. A lot of innate power is there within them. They are the ones who want to rule. They are the ones who want to lead. They are the ones who want to take the responsibility of a project. And when we say project, it need not be just something with which sounds very professional. It could be personal projects. It could be leading a family. It could be leading a workplace. It could be leading something for society. You could be a community leader. You could be somebody who takes charge, somebody who takes ownership. You also, somebody who's an employer. You could be an employer. You have that energy. So your purpose in this life is to really use the power given to you. And this is coming also, some of you who are connected here are possibly having a lot of family power. Your family has name, it has wealth, it has that kind of generational power with you. So you need to take this out into the world and do something wonderful with it. So you have the kingly power. A king is a very responsible position. The crown actually is put on the head of the king to remind him that, when I say him, it also could be a woman who is watching this. And it means that you have come with a lot of responsibility. A king is not someone who can shy away from duties. You cannot say, I cannot do this because of this. If duty calls, you have to attend. So it's a position of very high responsibility. With great power comes great responsibility, which was said in that movie, Spider-Man movie. So it is very true. The more power you have, the more responsibility you have, the less personal time you might have. That is a key word that came in. You might have less personal time because you have taken ownership of a lot of things. So if you are a household manager, that means you are taking care of a lot of people. If you are the earning member of the family, again, a lot of people depend on you. If you're an employer, multiple families depend on you. If you're leading a project, the project itself and the people in the project, everybody is looking up to you for direction, for giving the orders. You are the person who has to take the ultimate final decisions in matters in your household, in your workplace, in life in general, in your community. Being a community leader, you have to really think really broad what you're going to do for the community, how your community can impact your society, all that. So those are the people who have picked this up, this pile one. So wonderful, excellent energies. But again, with power comes responsibility. Being a king means you are essentially someone who has to work a lot alone. The final responsibility comes to you. It could become a weight for you. WEIGHT. It could become very heavy for you at times. Regrets can come in for such a position. So we will see what the later clarifications come about your situation, but the purpose is very clear: somebody to lead, somebody to take responsibility. You wear the crown, but the crown is there to remind you about your duties. It is not an ornament, it is not a show of power, but it is about doing things the way they should be done. You cannot back off. So we'll keep it there. We take the word clarifier, we see what comes. Wow. Duty. It sort of reinforced it for you. You have to work with duty. So you are people who are very dutiful, who do things because they need to be done, not because you're getting, you don't get caught up with the emotion of the things. You don't ask questions like, why do I have to do it? Yes, when things become very tough, when you feel very alone, you might ask, why am I the only person doing it? But you will get it done. What a beautiful, beautiful synchronization has come. The king and the duty. And let's see what the major arcana have to tell. Wonderful. So everything came out in sync. I mean, this is not something I looked and took out. These are just shuffled without looking. And I did not look at them until now. So Judgment and the Hierophant. So definitely somebody who is very powerful. Again, reinforcing that you're in a very powerful situation or a position. You are someone who can give out or decide things for people. So again, employers, or you're the head of a family, or you're taking the entire responsibility of a project, something. So you are in a position to hand out judgment to people. So again, you have to be very responsible with it. You cannot let the power go to your head. People look up to you. They look up for your guidance. Everybody wants your guidance. You hold the key to many things in life. You hold the power. But this is knowledge, extraordinarily knowledgeable person, somebody who lights up the way for people. You speak words that build insight into people. So powerful position does not necessarily mean in terms of wealth, in terms of how many people are employed by you, but somebody whose word matters. People come to you for guidance. People look up to you. So you are not someone who can relax in terms of how you are behaving, how you are conducting your life. Your life must be conducted very well. It must become an example for people. I will keep this card like this. So yes, a very powerful group. Extraordinary, wonderful. Let's see what comes to clarify your purpose and your path in this life. Two of Cups. Take this. This is the Nine of Swords. The Six of Cups and the Queen of Cups. Eight of Wands. Nine of Wands. All right. So this is talking about your current energy. This is you. This is you. This is the way your purpose has been drawn. This is where your life is going. This is how you can take forward your life. But let's see what has come out. So just because you are connected to duty doesn't mean that you are completely unemotional or anything like that. You are someone who's very loving person. The divine is repeating in this. The divinely guided, divinely loving person. Definitely divine love is with you, as well as you want to give that love to people. There is something there is a part of you that is very innocent, that loves just because you can love. You're not asking questions. You're not going into the logic of love. You love. Duty is the way you show your love. You take care of your partner. You take care of your children. You know that emotional stability is the best way to get things done properly. So you're looking out for people. So again, it gives the impression you look out for people. There are people who are either dependent on you, who look up to you, who need your guidance, who need to talk to you to get clarity. In this case, because in this image she's looking down. Looking down here, it comes across as people who are not able to stabilize emotionally. They also look up to you to get that stability. Beautiful. But let's see what is happening here. Right now, in this current moment, you might be feeling very burdened by all this. That you are shouldering a lot of responsibility. That's what you might be feeling. Too many people depending on you. So you go through phases of feeling anxious, feeling fear, feeling like you have to defend yourself in many ways. Why you did this? People ask why you took that decision. Because a king has to make very difficult decisions. You cannot be very lazy about decisions as well. You have to be cut and dry about decisions, because then only things move forward. If you're a project manager, if you're if you're someone who's leading a company, if you're in charge of many things, you have to make very, very cut and dry decisions. And all the time, your judgment is not understood by people, and you might find yourself having to defend your position. It makes you worried. It makes you long for. You end up looking at things that are not going well most of the time because of that, and so sometimes you're not able to celebrate the things that are going well. So at this moment, this seems to be your energy. Let's see what clarifications come for that, or how you can come out of that energy. What are you to do in this life that brings you out of this energy? Maybe you feel disconnected from your purpose at the moment. So let's get some clarity for that. Oh, two cards came out. Oh, it's related to work. Oh my God, that's wonderful. Pentacles. You're a very, very hardworking person. Smart as well. Smart working and collaborating. You're somebody people again look up to. See, this people look up to you. So definitely somebody who will take up high positions. You're very responsible, so that comes naturally. So there is a call for doing smart work. You have a lot of wealth within you. It's a wealth of knowledge, literal wealth. You could be somebody who's very wealthy or controls a lot of wealth. That type of a person you could be. So focus on that. Focus on your work. Oh my God, look at this. Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Definitely generationally wealthy people. Or you will create it. You have the capacity to create it. Definitely a king. It is not coincidental that you're getting all the queens, this type of pentacles, the wealth coming out. And swords, definitely fighting. A king has to fight. You have to defend your judgments. It always happens. But someone who is in a position to take care of, this again gives a feeling that you take care of a lot of things. So what this to me is talking about is at this stage in your life, or even if you're just starting your career, or you're just a young person watching this, if you're a young person watching this, very well and good, because from now start to prioritize what you don't need and move away from the things you don't need. Cut off the things that you don't absolutely need to do. Don't take them up. Specialize in whatever you want to do, whether it is taking care of family, then be dedicated to it. If it's work, be dedicated to that. You can bring in both the things. You can balance both things. You have enough knowledge and enough people to work with you to make that happen. But this to me is about moving out of unfocused work. Like you take up too many things. It is better now that you start to make it specialized. What duties you will do, what people you will deal with, how many decisions you'll make in a day, everything you can tailor, specialize. Yeah, let put down the burdens. Too many burdens you carry. Resolve something is unresolved for you. Second, coming out that you're feeling isolated, you're feeling like you're carrying too many things. So put it down. It's time to end that. This is an end actually. A 10 is a completion. So you're feeling again another 10. So these are about completion. Put down the burdens, put down, resolve whatever is unresolved within you. Some things which you haven't spoken about. Again, take professional help. There's always a hesitation to ask for professional help. And also because you're a king, asking, trusting people is not very easy. So find people within your network who can help you without harming you. That is very important. You have a huge reputation to uphold. So put down the weapons, make up your priorities. You're an excellent, excellent person. Okay, ooh, wonderful. So when you do that, when you decide what you are going to, which things you're going to let keep it down, which swords you're going to put down, which sticks you're not going to fight anymore. This is your natural capacity. You are somebody who gives clarity to other people. You are someone who takes care of the community. These things just keep reinforcing the same message. Your purpose is to take care, but now you need to specialize. You need to decide which direction you're going to go, how you're going to fulfill your wishes, how is this fulfillment going to come. These two came out. Again, lay down your weapons. I mean, don't choose the weapons you're going to fight with. This is coming as a different thing today. This is more of decide what you're going to work with, leave the things that you don't need. In this case, something you're passionate about, definitely you should think about it, into getting into that. So passion is also the area of emotion. So you have this, you might already have this or you're working towards it. This is coming, but you have to decide to specialize. You have to decide what you will master and become a master of that. The Hierophant is a master. That is why it came out in the beginning, is achieve mastery. If you're already an expert, now you need to super specialize and take it out to the world. This is your purpose. Your life purpose, your life path, whether it is career, family, etc., is to lead. You are responsible for a whole lot of things. So, yeah, follow your passion, something you're passionate about, you need to do. I'm just getting called to pick these cards. Wow, King, Queen. So basically keeps on reinforcing that. Powerful person, there's family support, family wealth, everything is there. You will create generational wealth. You already have generational wealth. You feel overwhelmed now because you've taken up a lot. So now it is time to either, you need to delegate. There are people with you. There are people with you who can take it up, people you have trained and taught. So make use of them, delegate work. Delegate your family responsibilities as well. You just being head of the family doesn't mean you do everything. Your children, you need to teach them. So teaching, the best way to teach is let them do things and find out for themselves what is happening. So focus on your passion. That will give you the fulfillment that you're looking for. You have moved on or you are moving into the next stage of life. If you're a very young person that's listening to this, this you have come at a very good time because it tells you how you can take your life forward. Start to specialize from now on. Focus on the essentials. Do that. So a wonderful reading for pile one, a group of kings and queens and people who do a lot in their life and do it superbly. So I hope this has given you clarity on how to move things forward. And I will see you in the next one. I'll move to pile two now. Oh, I completely forgot about the message. Sorry about that. I'm going to take this message for you. So, this one I think is perfect because this is the one that I wanted to read out. Good. We have been told from childhood to be good. I think this is a group of people who have been taking responsibility from childhood, who have been given lessons about duty. So mostly a lot of eldest children energy here. So that might have come, or even if you're an only child, you have been told to be good all the time. Be good, be good. So it is that the word good is an old fashioned word and it means to be correct in your speech, in your behavior. But in our case, what happens is we have to become good as per the idea of someone else. But what you need to do is to become precise, accurate, focus on those words. See, our parents, teachers, educators all have said be good. And in that, we have created a conflict within us. So we need to be completely honest. So behave as per your own intelligence. The words that stand out is integrity. So it all matches. I just read it and I wanted to convey it. At the time, I had no idea about the cards. So it's about you've been told to be good all the time. And somehow that has become a duty, but it's not about being good as per what other people need. You are in a position where you have to make very difficult decisions. So you have to have clarity, integrity. I know why I took this decision and I stand by it. So that is the energy that came. Everything combined so beautifully. So once again, I hope this has given you some clarity or some confirmation, and I hope it has been helpful. I will now move on to pile 2. Thank you so much for connecting, and thank you to all the guides, ancestors, and everyone who came in. Thank you to the Naga, thank you to the Oracle, thank you to the Tarot as well. Hello and welcome, pile 2. So these cards have I had taken them out without seeing them. They were shuffled and taken out. So this is the Oracle card. This is the word clarifier, and these are the major arcana that came out. And depending, you might have chosen based on any of these things that were visible to you or by just intuition. So welcome, and let's get into your reading. So we are trying to find out what is your life path and life purpose. What is the messages that are coming through for this group? So we will start with the Naga Oracle. Ooh, wow. This is Mahapadma. This is a card of spirituality. How beautiful. I did not actually see any of these cards, and I think it is so wonderful that with Ramana Maharshi, Mahapadma came out. So this is you. This is a group of people who are extremely into their. You are very aware of your life purpose, or you're very powerful people, very silent, very capable of giving guidance, very advanced intellectually. So very intellectual group. This is a group of very intellectual people seeking a lot of clarity within themselves. You do a lot of work within yourselves. Spirituality is there. And you are one of those silently fierce protectors, fierce protectors of knowledge. You protect whatever comes under you. This is Mahapadma, again, a very, very powerful Naga, very revered Nagas, because automatically connecting to the spiritual realms. Very silent Naga. So I'm getting a very. The previous pile when I did it was very energetic, and now I'm getting into this. Within me, there is so much calm. I'm not actually getting much words, and I love this smile. Wow. So the thing that came to you was consequences. Beautiful. It's exactly matching what this is. You are somebody who has so much of knowledge within you, so much of clarity within you, so much depth within you. You understand consequences of things and take it forward. Your purpose is connected to knowing the consequences and doing things of guiding people, protecting people. Protecting something, you understand consequences, you're conveying consequences. You are in one of those advisory levels, advisory roles in life, whether it is in family, whether it is in your workplace, within your community, you take up advisory roles because you can guide people, telling them this is the consequence. You have so much knowledge within you. You have so much insight within you. You are so open to the divine knowledge, the divine messages. So you could be in that line of advising people. So I think I think people who are into divination, into tarot, into anything related like that, psychically driven, spiritually driven positions of society, of yourself. So your purpose is connected to that. It's a very, oh my God, it's such a calm energy right now. Inside me, I feel like there's nothing. I've got tears in my eyes. So very purposeful people, and it's a quiet purpose. It's not an announce. It's not an announcing purpose. Oh my God, so beautiful. Let's see the major arcana. Oh wow! I mean, I did not see any of these cards, so I'm going to keep this like this because in YouTube, these type of imagery is a bit problematic. Wow. What can I say? I mean, I never saw these cards. It's just come out so beautifully for you. So I'm, yes, very drawn to all these things. A lot of gifts within you. But it's a quiet gift. It's not something you're announcing to the world. You have a lot of innocence within you that way, in the sense that you're not showcasing it to the world. People come to you, they see it. So you're very profound. So when you speak, when you give out this information, okay, if things go like this is what is going to happen. Your advice is actually so valuable to people. But it is coming from a place of innocence. It's coming from a place of luminosity. Like you're a luminous person. People, you're very visible, but you're not advertising. Your aura is like that. People are drawn to you because you are so in-depth kind of a person. I don't know what I should tell you. I really don't know what I should tell you. You have so much to tell the world. You have so much you can give to the world. I'm going to take the message first. I think the message that I chosen was in page 75. I'm going to go to page 25. Let's see. Okay. So this is the one that I wanted to read out. It was a question that was asked to Ramana Maharshi about spiritually minded householders who doesn't have time to devote to entirely spiritual matters when loving and supporting their family. So I think a lot of people who connected are people like this who are in very much entrenched in the life situations. You are a husband, a wife, or you're going to become a husband or wife. But you also have to work, you also have to take care of your parents, your children, you probably have a lot of responsibility in your community, in your society. You have a lot of responsibility in your workplace, but to you, all this, because of this amount of knowledge and divine connection within you, you struggle with understanding why this is there in your life. And I think this is a message coming for you. The discharge of his duties by a householder such as this, who works to support his family, quite unmindful of his own physical comforts of his life, should be regarded as selfless service rendered to his family, who needs it, his destiny to meet. It may, however, be asked what benefits such a householder derives from the family. There is no benefit. He is only discharging the duties as a means of spiritual training. Oh, wow. And since he finally obtains perfect contentment by realizing the supreme bliss of liberation, he therefore stands in need of nothing. Oh my God. So beautiful. So if you have been asking questions about why this path is for you, although you are in this mode, the lotus actually represents the opened Sahasra Padma, which is literally your opening to the universe. When you are like this, uh, why are you in the household? Why are you in the workplace? So what a beautiful message came through, that It is only part of your spiritual training. That whatever you have, all the gifts you have, this innocence you have because of your connection to the larger picture, that is why you see so much. You have so much insight within you, and that is why you protect your people so much, and with so much love. It's your training ground. You don't have to think of it as anything else. You already know the consequence of your life. You know that your life, whatever you're going through with your life, is just taking you to that peace. You are a liberated person already. You are not entrenched in these things. But I think this was a confirmation message more than a guidance message. It has confirmed what you already knew, that you are here. Whatever is happening in your life is just it's just something that has to happen. And if you choose not to get entrenched, you are already a liberated person. You're just discharging duties because they have to be done. It's not about your personality. It's not about what you like, don't like. It's just about doing things because that's how the planet is. We have to do things. Okay, great. Wonderful. So you can put down your weapons. You don't need to fight anything anymore. Just go with it. I don't think there is any big message for anyone here. I'm not getting any profound. I don't need to be profound. You are already very profound. You already knew all this. This is just a confirmation of what you already knew. Okay, so what are you supposed to do with this magic you have within you, this spiritual knowledge you have within you? What are you supposed to do with it? Take it out to the world. Start giving it out. It is going to benefit people. If somebody is going to get benefited from it, start it. Start. You have profound thoughts. Start sharing your thoughts. You're already walking away from a lot of things. You're walking away from. You know that your life is just a walk. You are separate from the world. You see it very objectively, but you're also a king. You're also somebody who holds a lot of wealth, a lot of knowledge. If it's literal wealth, if you're a very wealthy person, use your wealth to do something wonderful in this world. Create something for people who don't have. If you have a wealth of knowledge, start sharing it. Today we have a lot of technology like YouTube. You have so many things. Make use of it. Start giving it out. You are the king, but you're a quiet king. People don't know how kingly you are. Even within your family, maybe you're a very wealthy family. People don't see you as very enterprising and all that, but that's because you understand the ultimate consequence of everything is nothing. So, but it doesn't mean you should not take action. Do something for people in the world. Oh my God, gifts, gifts. Look at that. Another king came out, king of clarity. You have so many gifts you can give to the world. So peaceful yet very emotional. Peaceful but very emotional. So many gifts you have. Give it out to the world. Light your wand. Your wand is very powerful. Your sword is very powerful. It cuts through the bullshit of life. I don't know if this word is allowed, but it cuts through the nonsense in people's heads. You're a very good advisor. That's why your purpose is very much into advisory. Even if you're a very young person watching this, thinking, what should I do with my career? Train yourself into advisory roles. What it means is, whichever profession you choose, learn, and maybe 20 years down the line, you'll be an excellent consultant. Start sharing, start giving out your knowledge. Even if you're a young person, start giving out your knowledge. It's a very fulfilled, you've had a very fulfilled life. Your life is either already fulfilled, is going to be fulfilled. You're not someone you're not come here very bothered by things. But it is time to expand. Your world has to expand a bit. Two worlds. Spiritual and material. You're here, but a little, you need to give this out to the world. Maybe you'll make your workplace and family more peaceful by what you have to say. A lot of internal, okay. Conflict, okay, beautiful. The message that you got was, I think, resolving this conflict you have. I thought, and I said that you may not have any conflict, but some of you do have this conflict. Or maybe this is a conflict you wanted to resolve within you. Why am I doing two things? It's basically, it's not a conflict. The life that you have is all these things that you have, the power that you have, the wealth that you have, the family fulfillment, everything that you have, the gifts that have been given to you in this life. It's just training ground. You don't need to really do anything. A lot of kings, all the kings are coming out. So you're a very powerful person, very quietly powerful. So use that power to do something in society. Use that power to empower other people. Sometimes we need somebody to give us power. So you be that person. Give your power to people. Advisory is a very good role for you. You are fulfilling other people's wishes. That's your power. Been quiet for a very long time. You hide too much. Again, you're very divinely. Okay. So now you see the splits. You need to unify it. In your mind, in your thought process, you were living two lives. That is actually one life. Your whatever spiritual and material is not separate for you. Your spiritual life and your material life are the same. Like it's you unify it, you'll become a huge contributor to society. So that is your purpose. To unify what you think is separate. I'll just take one. I just want to split and take one, I think. I don't know. Yeah, this came in the previous file. So this also came. So yes. You've been I think you've been trying to all the kings came out. Great. You are definitely having that powerful energy within you. But I think you've been hiding yourself from the world. You either hide your spirituality under your materialism or you hide your materialism under your spirituality. Something you're deceiving the world as well as yourself. Here, in the previous files, the card had a different meaning for me. Here it is actual deception because you think they are separate while in fact they are the same. So you need to unify it. So I think that is why the message, I wanted to read that message where it says, don't think of all this as anything other than just a way to achieve what you do. Your pain is coming from there, not knowing. I think you didn't know, so the pain came. But start working and start building something for society. Using everything you have. You're a very powerful person, excellent advisor. Your world needs to expand so that it becomes unified. You're a wish fulfiller for other people. So much power you have. I'm going to show you this card for a few seconds. Such a peaceful energy. Wow. And I'm going to show you this picture. I love this smile so much. So thank you to all the guides and spirits and everyone who came in to make this reading. Thank you. And thank you to the Naga, the Oracle. Thank you to the Tarot. Thank you. And thank you for watching this. I hope this was helpful for you. I'll see you in the next one. Hello, Pile 3. How are you? It is so wonderful to see you here. So, quite a roller coaster of a reading this is happening. Pile 1 and 2 are completely different. Sorry, it stopped recording for some reason. So anyway, Pile 3, welcome back, and I hope you find what you are coming to look here. You might have chosen this file out of your intuition or based on any of the imagery, etc., that grabbed your attention. And it was completely different energies, completely opposite energies in 1 and 2. So I was very overwhelmed when I did this. But when I come here, I feel very, very wonderful, very energetic. Something is going to really pop out. So let's see what is your life path, what is your life purpose, what are the clarifiers that come on. I am really feeling very different now. It's very jolly, very, very, very different. Let's see how it goes. And this is the book that I'm going to read out something for you from there. The other two were so aligned. Let's see how the other two piles were so aligned. Everything came out in so much alignment. Let's see how this is happening for you. I did not see the cards. I did not see anything till now. I had already thought of a message for you, but we'll see if that changes during the course of this. Ooh, ho, ho, very nice. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. This is Ananta. Ananta is the endless, the infinite. No beginning, no end. This is philosophical, this is ascetic, this is tied to Mahavishnu, but here Adiyogi sitting. This is why I said it might become opposite of what I wanted to share with you. The Shiva and this is Vishnu. Totally different energies, but it's also about alignment. You are in alignment with your purpose. Oh wow, this is the group. This group has come aligned to their purpose. You are already in alignment with your purpose. You are somebody who is not going through life like, you're not pushing through life. You're energetic, but you are like peacefully energetic. You're happily energetic. I feel very happy talking to you. Let's see how this is going. This will come out more later, I think. Let's see. Let's just take out the things that are coming in, and then we'll get the clarification. Oh, beautiful! Believe. Some of you have had trouble believing because of your natures. I think you have two natures within you. So this is the observer, and this is the dreamer. So I think you have both of them in you. So you've had a bit of a hard time believing things. That's what is coming through. But still it's very joyous. You're happy either way. I like this. We'll get more down the line for you guys. Ooh, 3. Let's see what comes. Temperance. All healers have come here. No wonder. No wonder. See, this is so happy, the energy. I was thinking, why is this so happy? And there's the answer. Because happiness is literally there. Oh, okay. So all of you healers who have joined in, you've come in, definitely a big healing energy is here. And you wanted to do this by yourself. My previous recording got automatically stopped. And I'm recording this, it's in a separate segment now. So you wanted to hear this by yourself for some reason. Okay. All the healers are here, all the people who have, not just healers, people who have healed themselves, are healing themselves, are working on that. And such a happy, happy group. So you need to change something in your perspective. I think a bit of belief system perspective needs to change. I think there's a bit of conflict about what you have learned and what you should believe or belief system you should follow. I think we'll see if the message, I had placed a message here. I don't know if this is the message for you, but let's see. We might get another one now. Yes. I think it's perfect. I did not know why I was called to do this, but okay. So since you are all the healers and all the people, so the message that is coming through and is coming from Sadhguru is a seeker, said Adiyogi, must above all be unwavering. So the problems that you were having with your belief, the perspective you need to change. So now your happiness is in being unwavering, and the bell also rang. There's a college nearby, so again, people working to their purpose. He was the first to declare that if one stayed long enough with any emotion, liberation was inevitable. Okay, so whatever you're feeling, even if it is confusion, stay with the confusion. Through staying with that confusion, you will get there. You will get the clarity. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you don't have clarity right now. Stay with the non-clarity situation. Just stay with it and it will come. The problem with human beings is not the direction, but the lack of focus and the fickleness of approach. We start to get, worried, and we start to waver. So it says that if you do anything intensely and strongly enough, you will at some point hit a dead end, and that dead end is divine. So all the unconventional healers, all the out of box thinkers, whoever has come in here, this is your answer. You have trained in conventional ways, you have trained in conventional methods, even if you're a tarot reader who went through all the 78 cards, who has difficulty now believing that your intuition is correct, or if you're a healer who's into Ayurveda or something or the other. You learned the conventional way, your brain is not conventional, so you have a hard time believing that what you know is correct. Just stick with that. What you know, stick with it. Do as you are doing. You will get the clarity. If you're confused, live with the confusion, work through the confusion. Just, like bullheadedly do it. I'm one of those people. I trained in healing methods in the conventional ways because I had conventional teachers. But now I have started believing. I just kept on applying those things along with my own unconventional out of box nature. And now this was the result of that. I ended up creating my own oracle. This makes more sense to me than many of the other conventional cards. So something like that. And I use it in all my, whether it is Reiki, whether it is psychotherapy, I apply my methods using the traditional foundation. So that is a perspective change that will come to you. You're all healers here. Pretty straightforward life purpose. But your thing was you're not a conventional person. Majority might be what is now called neurodivergent people here. Having trouble believing that all these things, different things can exist inside you. Yes, they can exist inside you. Live with the confusion. Through confusion, you will get clarity. What wonderful messages. And let's see. I don't know if you need any more clarifications, but yes. Take it forward. That's fine. You're passionate people. You've got a lot of energy in you. Take it forward. Stop worrying. Stop worrying. Follow the path. Open the doors. It's alright. Stop worrying. You are different. Be great. It's great to be different. Live with your differences. In your differences, the clarity is. Something came here. I didn't. Okay. Anyway, start. That's what it's saying. Yeah. The path is fine. Look at the yellow color. Look at the colors. They're very bright colors. I love this yellow color. Start doing it. Until you start doing, it's not going to materialize. Start doing. Start moving forward. So if you are into any of the healing modalities and you're having doubts, will people accept it? I've learned so much. I've done so much work. What if people don't accept it? It's not like that. You just do it. You're worrying too much. I think you're looking at the people who didn't succeed. But then they were not wired like you. You are wired very differently. They might have been very typical people who tried to be very different, but you're already different. You're not typical. So no need to worry. You've done the work. Now start putting out the work. You're holding on to things, You're holding on to traditions when in fact you should be just firing up as you are. Because you already have the wealth of knowledge within you. I'm going to now talk about this because we didn't talk about it much then. So this seems to make sense. You're an ascetic king. The ascetic king in Ramayana, in India, in the Hindu culture, we have a text called Ramayana. In that we have a king like this. His name was Janaka. He's a king, but he's also an ascetic. He's a philosopher. He's very soft-spoken. He has never raised his voice against anybody. For him, duty is paramount. And he lives like an ascetic within a palace. He has a family, he has children, but he lives like a monk. He wears the simplest of clothes, does not wear a crown on his head, but he sits on the throne with complete responsibility. Very wealthy, but also this. And he was so aligned to his purpose. That is where he found his alignment. You see, the example that came to my mind was also such a conflicting example. So everything can exist. There is no rule book The rule book is for people who are typically designed, and even see, everyone is unique. Even within the typical, so-called typical crowd, everybody is unique. In the divergent crowd, everybody is unique. But your wiring is different. So why don't you just don't throw the rule book away, write your own rule book, or don't write a rule book. You can have all the contradictions within you. It is fine. Expand, expand, expand. Acknowledge and accept. Take yourself out to the world. People will receive you. There are people to receive you. Your purpose is to shine light on your difference, so that people like you who are different, who are hiding, come out of their hiding and show themselves. Conflict. Again, the same conflict. You need not be conflicted. Differences can exist. Two different thought processes, two different belief systems. You can believe in 20 things, passionately believing in 20 things. It's all right. Take out all the things that you believe in. It's a very happy energy. There you go. Take it out. All the wands are coming out. You're fired up. This is so fiery. You need to stop thinking too much. Walk or move away from all this thinking that you do. Just do. The clarity is there. Fire and air. This is fire, this is air. Together you can become So what you need to be careful about is fire and air together can become an inferno. You can burn the people around you. You have to be careful about that. You can be a bright light or you can be an inferno. Clarify yourself before you go out into the world. Feel isolated because of that. You're not getting okay. You need to find someone who is like that. I don't know why I did that with the cards just now. I don't know. It just made me do it. So, it came back to confirm that you are whatever you're thinking. It's all you. It's not really anybody else. Although you're a master, you keep going back to the stage because the belief systems are not clarifying for you. It is okay to have multiple beliefs. It's okay to it's okay. You will find your crowd. Start putting yourself out there. You will find your crowd. And when you find your crowd, you will have that emotional stability. You will have that fulfillment that you want, you know. And then the worries will end. And when this water element comes into your life, your fire will become warm. Your fire will become like warm tea. Water and fire, it'll become like warm tea, and everybody will love you for that. But the way you do it is very different. So celebrate your difference. Start believing in yourself. This belief is also for believing in yourself, whatever you are. Ananta is a contradiction in itself because there is no end and there is no beginning to this. That's what it actually means. So unending and yet not begun. So I think that's why he came out. Use your knowledge, whatever you have learned, use it to clarify. Go through the confusion, as Adiyogi said. That go through the confusion, live with the confusion, you will get to the clarity. So your life purpose is to reconcile the fact that you are not going to be able to match the conventions. You're an unconventional person, not even typical neurology, so you don't have to worry about all that. You can believe in 20 different things. You can be very good in 20 different things. Take yourself out there. You will find your crowd. You will find your fulfillment. You're here to do that. You're here to become a shining light to all the people who feel they are very different. You just need to change your perspective about it. Contradictions can live together. You can all live together in one person and be fulfilling. So you are going to bring this healing to a lot of people. So put yourself out there, whether you're young, whether you're old, whatever it may be. Take yourself out there. You may be 90 years old and watching this. Take it out. Write a book, write an article, write 5 pages and give it to somebody and let them read it, and then they will take it up. So that's their healing, and that's your healing also, I think, in some ways. Healing is always a two-way process. Even as a therapist, I know this because when I work with people, their life also gives me insight about myself and about my own life, and there's a lot of learning that happens both ways. So regardless of where you might be, in your life, take yourself out there, use your knowledge. If you're learning right now, keep learning. If you're confused, go through the confusion. If you already finished learning, now don't know what to do, go through the confusion. Start putting yourself out there. It will get clarified. So thank you for watching. Thank you to everybody who came in. Thank you to all the guides, spirits. Thank you to the Naga Oracle, to the tarot itself. Thank you so much, and I will see you in the next one.